Good evening, Earth to Girl World. Earth to Girl World. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Hopefully the audio is good tonight. This is your host, Dr. Phil. Feeling pretty good. Running a little bit late, but that's not a problem, I hope. It's still not too late for y'all, is it? Hopefully not. In fact, I think I'm going to be changing the start time officially to 8:30 p.m. Eastern time from here out. I've just been having trouble making it at 8:15. So, but other than that, things are pretty good. Hopefully everybody out there in the audience is having a great night. Enjoying a seltzer. We got a little bit of news going on. GlitterandLazers went to South by Southwest. She is shockingly alone in a crowd, as always. She's got a few tech bro friends with her. They don't really look like real friends. But she's also got the Strong Woman competition coming up, and I have the Texas Strong competition website where they have a description of all the events. So we're going to be able to finally know the exact details of the events that she shall be competing in. I've also got Foodie Beauty Remonetized, and I've got a special edit of Foodie Beauty showing her the decline in her physical ability. I think it's going to pair really well with GlitterandLazers' showcase of her lack of physical ability as we see her getting ready for the Strong Woman competition. Okay, now that I've given that introduction, I think it's time to welcome everybody in. Hopefully everybody's having a great night. Southern Squirrel Gaming Nutty. Yes, everybody, hopefully you're enjoying the stream. If you are, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this content. Oh, let me click off the starting soon. We're getting started. Thirsty tonight, but this seltzer's hitting the spot. Welcome in, Capricorn Ed J. Hope you're having a great night, friend. Have a Sue Mom. Hello, everyone. Nutty, good to see you. Blue Hoodie, thank you very much for your subscription as always. Welcome in, Blue Hoodie. Nirvana, good to see you, Nirvana. Hopefully you're having a great night. Jamie Carpenter, good to see you, Jamie. Sarah C. Princess, hello, hello. Looks like we got a pretty good crowd tonight. Okay, gorling it up. Hardcore. Gorlcore. Let's say that 5 times fast. Okay. So I think, trying to think what to start with. I think let's just start with some glitter and lasers, right? Let's just get started with some glitter and lasers. So I'm gonna pull up some little video clips to get started. One of these actually was from last week. Some of you saw it, but it was such a good one. It's really short. I think we should start with it. So let me get my glitter and lasers folder open, and we're gonna get started. Oh, this picture here is too perfect. Let me cut down this music. Oh crap, hold on a second. Put the wrong little button there. All right, yeah, right here. So apparently, Glitter and Lasers still has her coach, Inez, the strong woman, the world-class strong woman who recently got second place at the Arnold Classic. And there was some controversy because people claimed Glitter did not congratulate Inez on her second place finish. Some people thought that maybe this was a slight, a social, not showing support on the social media. It could be that Inez was not happy with the second place finish. If she was somebody who has a history of taking first place, she might not have wanted a congratulation for getting second. I've been in that situation where I was expected to win something and, you get second place, you're really not that happy with it. So that's happened. So I can actually relate to that. So I don't think it's that big of a deal that she didn't congratulate her, but I just wanted to chime in on that because I neglected to mention that last week. We got a few more people coming in the chat here. Welcome in, Elizu. She's just is she talking to cars in the Walmart parking lot again? Yeah, welcome in, Elizu. Hopefully everything's going well for you. Smoking weed in the job. Oh my goodness. Speaking of Foodie, let me just give a little quick comment on Foodie. I saw a video of Foodie the other day that was so disgusting, and I was motivated to write down some thoughts on the video because it was just so shameful what I saw in that video. Let me see if I can find my little comments. I wrote something. Here we go. In the video, she was it was during Ramadan. It's been during Ramadan, and she was eating some crap. And while she was eating, she made a comment that she wasn't even hungry. So she's eating during Ramadan, during daylight hours. She's not even hungry. So even the exemption for fasting is supposed to be because you're ill, whatever, you're allowed to eat. So she's not even hungry. She's just snacking for fun. She was complaining about how broke she was. Meanwhile, I'm thinking to myself, how does this woman have any, what about charity? All she does is ask for money for herself. During Ramadan, supposed to be charitable. All she wants is more money for herself, wearing a hijab, scratching her crotch. She was scratching her crotch like a lot, like to the point where it was like distracting. And this is while she's wearing a hijab on Ramadan, farting as she's eating. No modesty, no charity, no cleanliness, no fasting. It's like she is trying to, if she was trolling, she's doing a great job. I just cannot imagine a more distasteful image, just a more crass image than that. Maybe not crass is the right word, just disgusting. Just a disgusting image. Just absolutely nasty. She ate crack? No, she was scratching her crack. She was scratching her crotch. But yeah, that was what was going on with Foodie in that one. We might even watch a little bit of that one today. So let me get back to Glitter and Lasers, because that's what we got there. But I just thought that was worth... Oh, and one other thing I thought was funny. I was looking at HFC the other day, and I noticed her arms are just really, like, not... her arms are definitely what we call problem area. So, same thing with Rosee. Rosie's arms are looking crazy. She's gained so much weight. Her arms look like they're exploding. They look like a butterfly shrimp or a stuffed potato or something. Like they're just exploding. And then I realized, somebody said to me, he said, who's got worse arms, HFC or Rosee? And I said, well, it's like HFC's got bat wings and Rosie's got water wings. And that's what I decided. So which of those is worse? You could decide. Which type of wing? Would you rather have bat wings or water wings? Because that's the question. All right. So now, let's get back to Glitter and Lasers. And here, I noticed this picture here. This picture I found especially interesting. I think it answers a lot of questions. You could read the comments, but what are you seeing here in this picture? I gave y'all a chance to look at it while I was waxing poetic. Is it just me? I mean, everybody had been in the gym. You notice the bar is always like, stained and rusty and brown. And you can kind of tell, like, the bar, like where it's stained and rusty, you can kind of tell what people used it for. Like if you see a lot of if you see like it's more the area where it's rusted and discolored is a little bit closer in, chances that they were using it for something like maybe overhead press. If you see it a little wider out, maybe they were using it for a deadlift. Who knows? You could just kind of tell where they had their hands on the bar. What is anybody else noticing? The most discolored area of this bar is right where it's pressing against her crotch. Like it's completely rusted out. This bar is like really clean. It's stainless steel. It's clean. It's unmarked. Is this the bar that Glitter uses every week? Because if she uses this bar every week, why the hell is it rusted in just the middle right there? Like that's just nasty. Like what does anybody else? Like, how did that happen? How does it just get rusted right in the middle like that? What's going on there? All right. Geez. All right. Let's catch up on the chat a little bit. Welcome in, Little Miss Nat. Hopefully you're having a great A great night? Just a sore loser. Maybe. I mean, I guess, if you really think you're going to win, I can see, well, I mean, you should, as long as you congratulate the person who won, but I can see, like, not wanting to celebrate second place. I can actually kind of understand that. Like, don't be a jerk about it, but, like, I can understand not being excited. Okay, it's really hot by y'all. We had cold weather today here. We had like a little cold front came in, but it was really hot before that. And now it's going to be hot again tomorrow. So, yeah, the weather's all screwy. A shadow? I hope so too, Elizu. I hope so. Because if it is rust, then that is really bad. But I don't know. That could be rust. It could be rust on that bar. I'm just saying. All right, let's keep going. I got some videos. But I just wanted to get that out of the way. I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, and hopefully everybody's enjoying the poll. I put a poll in the chat. GlitterandLazers gym experience has not exactly been a success. I couldn't fit in the word experience. There's a limit on characters. What's been the biggest disappointment for you as far as what you thought she would get out of the gym? That she's still clumsy and unathletic. I thought she would have developed some balance, that her clothes don't fit better. You'd think working out, your body shape would improve, right? Tone up a little. She's lost no weight. I mean, she hasn't told us her weight, but we can just clearly see that. She's developed no discipline. That's one that I'm really, personally, because I've always said if she got in the gym, I thought it would be good for her because she developed some discipline. But that hasn't happened. All right, I'm going to give you some time to vote on that poll. Hopefully, you folks are making your opinions known. So let's see here. Which of these am I going to start with tonight? Here we go. We'll start off with this one. Oh, and I want to give a shout out to Kiwi Farms. They're the ones who aggregated a lot of these videos that I'm using. These are from Anna's social media, but Kiwi Farms was kind enough to put them all, collect them all in one place so I could easily download them. So yeah, let's make sure the video is showing also, because last week it didn't show the video. Hold on a second here. There we go. All right, I got to double check that because I don't want to do like last week. So here we go. What strong looks like. We can decide if this is strong in a minute, but let's let it play once. Oh, I get a chance to redo it. This is the one that I screwed up last week. This is the video that I was talking when the video wasn't showing. I'm going to get a chance to redo it. Okay. So strong. Log press. Okay, I'll concede. Strong could look like that. Played with a dog? I don't know. I guess like if the dog is like a very big, angry dog, you have to be strong to handle it. I mean, I'm not sure what's so strong about needing a device to help you breathe. I mean, I guess I'm kind of missing that one. Maybe you folks in the chat could give me your opinions. Maybe she means this is I mean, this picture looks like it smells. I detect a strong odor coming off of it. Oh, does strong look like that? What was that one? Okay, this is what delusional looks like. This looks like somebody who's doing like some kind of a oh, does anybody remember Addams Family Values, the second Addams Family movie, when all the kids they came out like for the Thanksgiving play and they attacked the other campers? Why do I feel like GlitterandLazers looks like she's about to attack some other campers, right? Like it looks like she's about to go and break into the camp across the river and steal their snacks. So I guess that's strong in a way. Stealing another camper's snacks does require strength. Looks like this. What the heck is this thing she's wearing on her neck? I am not an expert on fashion, but this looks like something that she stole from like a furniture store, doesn't it? This looks like something you'd hang on the wall. Like, I think she stole this from a furniture store. Or she bought it from a furniture store. But yeah, strong does look like this. Because you would have to have a strong back to wear something this heavy. Because this is clearly not meant to be worn by people. All right, this is just what nasty looks like. We're going to keep going. This is just what unwashed hair looks like. And too tight pants. This is the compression suit that she talked that big story about, how she was going to have to wear this every day for the rest of her life, 2 hours every day, 5 days a week, something like that. All right, these chats are great. There's your trophies from hunting drapes. I love it. The tassels for drapes, yes. Timu anthropology. She's going to steal the native's cord. She's stealing all the cord. Well, hopefully they don't mistake her for a buffalo. Glitters is the white demon. I agree with that. I think she wanted to be more of a soap opera star, but I can see that. Yeah, those bars can get pretty rusty. And my apologies if I miss any of your comments, but I do want to keep it moving a little bit with the videos tonight. If I do miss a comment and you'd really like me to see it, just put an @ in there. And hopefully I will see it. And if I don't, maybe somebody will remind me. All right, this right here, I don't even know what this is supposed to be. This is just her doing like, she's doing her overhead press form where she leans back all the way. She's just showing us what it looks like without the bar. Why does she wear sleeveless shirts? I don't get it. Is she trying to punish us, or she just can't find sleeves that fit? Looks tired. That's what I see. Tired. All right. She's hunting her dinner. I think that's strong. I think hunting your own food is strong. Especially Jesus. This is just, I'm joking here. Obviously, Anna didn't actually eat this chicken. She released it the next day. It was catch and release chicken. And of course, the worm that she's doing. That worm is impressive. And I really do mean that. I don't mean it's impressive that she can do it. I mean, it's impressive that she's willing to record it. Whoops. Because I'm okay with embarrassing myself in public, but I don't like to record myself doing it. It's like if somebody embarrasses themselves in public, it's supposed to be a treat for the other people there. It's like, hey, I'm going to embarrass myself, do something funny, and if you're here, you get to enjoy it. It's not meant to be recorded and perpetrated for the rest of time. At least that's my opinion. Okay. Impressive video compilation. Tamest outfit yet. Amish core. I love it. Trophies from hunting drapes. That's such a good trope. It really does. It really does. Looks like something for a furniture store. Okay, so I'm going to let this loop while I go get another video, because I got a whole bunch of these. Oh, this is an important one. So Anna's been doing all of this weightlifting, all of this gym stuff, but we've kind of forgotten about the all of the conditions that she struggles with. This woman's a real victim. She has to live with a lot of debilitating conditions that we don't even realize. For example, one of her commenters here mentioned, I thought you had Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I'm not an expert on that, so maybe, I'm sure somebody in the chat probably knows better than me. But from what I understand, it's a connective tissue disorder where you have weakness, like in your joints, your ligaments. They tend to be more easily injured. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not an expert on this subject, so I only have a very shallow understanding of it. So, but even with that shallow understanding, it seems as if lifting heavy weights, powerlifting, strong woman, not just going in the gym, but like lifting heavy weight, that just seems like something that wouldn't really mix too well with a connective tissue disorder. So that person asks, and Glitter responds, I do. Training can actually help by stabilizing the joint and improving biomechanics. That said, conditions manifest differently in different bodies. I love she always does the weasel words in there. What works for me may not work for others. For the record, I have CEDs, so it might be different. So it might also be different types of EDs. ED, again, does not mean disordered eating here. It means Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I'm not sure what the C means. Chronic, complicated, cool. I don't know. She Ehlers-Downs. All right. So let's keep going here. So I thought that was worth pointing out. Maybe somebody who's more familiar with that than I am can chime in with some details. Okay, so we're gonna do the South by Southwest thing in a minute, but I want to cover a little more of the gym stuff first. So let's see what else we got here. So we're gonna do the whole South by Southwest thing in a minute. So here's her in the gym. Deload week. Anybody not familiar? Oh, share the video. Got to remember to share the tab. Deload week. Anybody unfamiliar with the concept of deload? When you go to the gym, you work out. Every week, you try to lift more weight than the week before. You try to lift more repetitions of the weight, more sets. You're always trying to increase what you can do in the gym. You're always trying to do more. Deload week is when you do not increase, where you say, hey, I'm going to give it a rest and I'm going to dial down the intensity a little bit because I don't want to overtax my system. The body can only recover so much. It also is affected heavily by things like nutrition and your age and all those other factors, hormones. So your body can only recover from so much exercise. So some people, really everybody, but I guess depending how often, some people more often than others, I should say, are going to need to do deload weeks where they take a little break, let their body heal up. So this is Glitter's deload week where she does less weight. Let's take a look at it. Well, the weight she's using is less, but I'm disappointed. Disappointed. Maybe disappointed is the wrong word. I'm not because I'm not surprised that even with using this light weight, her form is still really terrible. And when I mean by terrible form, I don't mean that she's leaning back like she was before. I don't mean that this is horrible form, but it's not what I would call good form. She doesn't have control over the weight. She's just kind of swinging it up, throwing it up. She's very jerky. There's no grace. There's no grace. She has no athleticism. Everything she does is herky-jerky. Everything she does looks like she's going to hurt herself. There's no efficiency of movement. Like the way she's just throwing her whole body up. She never seems to get better at it. Like if somebody told me this was her first day in the gym, I would believe it. Because she doesn't look comfortable with the weight. And I always thought it was because she was trying to do too much weight. But it doesn't matter how much weight she does. She never looks comfortable. Never looks comfortable with the weight. And what's crazy, Elizu, I once thought she was. No, not really. Good point, Nirvana. She's going much too fast, especially when you're doing a lighter weight like this, right? You should really take your time and concentrate on getting the form right. The form does, the floor needs a week off. Good point. Fluidity. It maybe is. Probably is. Let's see. All right, let's keep going here. So we've got more gym fails. Let's keep it going.
I made it to the gym. It's 7 o'clock and pretty proud of myself, not gonna lie. Somehow I'm actually making this happen.
Okay, I don't really have too much to say on this one. I just wanted to post it because it was just another video. I'm back. That's probably not even a fail. And, I'll take it back. That's not even a fail. That's just a video of her going to the gym. I don't know why I called it that. I guess I was just putting all the videos together in one folder. Okay, so here's a video that maybe is a little bit more of a typical vid. I'm getting so confident with bag carries. Still working on how to deal with overstimulation. Anna, if you think you have trouble dealing with overstimulation, how do you think the other people in the gym feel? Sometimes I get overwhelmed and it overrides my training. I'll figure it out one day at a time. This woman is so obtuse. If she thinks that she is overstimulated, how does she think her antics affect the other people? So let's continue. She's getting so confident. Is it false confidence? Oh, I'm not sharing the tab. Sorry, not sharing the tab. Keep forgetting to do that. So this is the tab here. Give you a second to catch up, to read this here. So she says, how do you deal with overstimulation? How does everybody else deal with it, right? Okay, so let's look at the video here. These never look comfortable. Anna never looks, none of these exercises ever look comfortable. They never look graceful. They never look, there's no efficiency of movement. Efficiency of movement. That's what I was looking for. There's no efficiency of movement. There's no conservation of movement. That's what I was the phrase I was looking for. There's no conservation of movement. There's a lot of excess movement, a lot of wasted energy. Conservation of movement. When you know what you're doing, when you're doing things with a higher level of skill, you don't have wasted movement. And I see a lot of wasted movement when I watch Anna do this stuff. Even if you're anybody in the audience, if you're gamers, think of it like that. If you're doing any gaming, if you're really once you get good at the game, you don't do any wasted movement. You don't do any wasted inputs. You only use the inputs necessary to complete the game. You're not mashing buttons for no reason. So think of it like that. No wasted movement. Conservation of movement. Let's see what else we got. Speaking of no balance, this is a preview of the South by Southwest videos. I just wanted to show this because I was just shocked at her lack of balance. I'm not shocked, but just yet again, her lack of balance. Look at this. She looks like she's going to twist her ankle. I think when they say go touch grass, they don't mean fall over and land in the grass after you twist your ankle. But what are those shoes? Seriously, what the heck are those sandals? Her feet are so huge, and I don't mean like they're huge in the sense that they're big, because I mean they are, but I mean they're huge in the sense like they're so swollen. Like the tops of her feet are huge. Her ankles are huge. They look they look like they're gonna burst. And they weren't like this before she got the plastic surgery. Before she got the liposuction, her ankles did not get this swollen. Not to this extent. You could really see it here. Look at those trotters. This is after all the liposuction surgeries. This is the liposucked version of Anna with no weight to loss. Oh, but I forget to mention that. Anybody who thinks that Anna should lose some weight, well, you're being super unfair, and you're also very ignorant, because it's not possible for her to lose weight. She doesn't have any body fat to burn. It's all lipedema, and that she hasn't really talked about lipedema in a long time. Like, whatever happened to being a lipedema ambassador? Well, she hasn't mentioned it in months. She used to talk about it nonstop, and now she hasn't mentioned it. I guess it's not interesting to her anymore. She doesn't have any sponsored content. Oh, that's what it is. She doesn't have any sponsored posts relating to lipedema, so there's no point to discuss it. She's not getting paid. Here's a candid video of Glitter and Lasers. She gets to meet. This was, I believe, posted by this lady here in the video, the one in the black shirt. Apparently, she likes Glitter and Lasers and recorded this. So let's watch it. It's a candid interaction. Vlog. It's a little loud. Let me reduce the volume just a little.
Oh wow, that's like OG status.
Yeah. So I was like, ooh, you're here now. Thank you. You're done and so fun.
Thank you so much.
As an obviously, plus size lady who likes to look good, I really appreciate it, and it's so wonderful to see.
Really, I was hoping for a little bit more interaction. Anna doesn't really say a lot in this video, so there's really not too much to see. But.
Oh wow, that's like OG status.
Yeah. So I was like, ooh.
But Anna always manages to yell in every video. She can never just chill.
Ooh, you're here now. Thank you.
She looks a lot bigger without the filters.
So fun.
Oh, this is at South by Southwest, I think.
Thank you so much.
As an obviously, plus size lady who likes to look good, I really appreciate it, and it's so wonderful to see since the blog.
Oh wow, that's like OG.
Okay, since the blog, she said. Okay, I missed that in the beginning. So apparently this woman has followed Glitter and Lasers for a long time. I am not sure what it is she likes about her, but whatever. I'm not going to dog on this woman. I don't really know anything about her, so I'm just going to not say anything. So I don't know. I guess that video was a little disappointing. I was hoping for a little more interaction with Anna, hoping they'd talk a little bit more, but that's that. So yeah, let's go focus on the South by Southwest. What I think, Anna went to South by Southwest, which is a concert festival kind of thing, multi-day festival where they have concerts with a lot of different bands. And the South by Southwest, so let me show some of the videos relating to it, and then we'll talk about it a little more. If anybody in the chat is familiar with South by Southwest, you want to share a little info about it, more than happy to hear about it. So here is some content of Anna. I'm going to let this one run and go grab another seltzer.
Without having to pay for it, which is, we have a casemate chain case, going to use this tomorrow for sure. Uber gift card, so I can get to the party without having to pay for it, which is honestly very thoughtful. Then we have, and I can't even believe that they sent this, the cutest Coach like card holder ever, and it's got a dinosaur. Rawr. If you haven't seen that trend, you're missing out. Google it, it's worth it. So
So of course, as an influencer, Anna gets lots of free stuff, which she doesn't ever appreciate. The outfit here is, it's just like, it looks like she just grabbed a bunch of random crap out of her closet. That's what it looks like to me. This doesn't, I don't see any like real theme going on here. The two-tone jacket, I don't think works too well. There's just too many different colors going on here. And I don't think the scarf is helping anything. The different color, the yellow, neon yellow nail polish does not work with. Like I said, I'm not big into fashion, but I don't think this is a good-looking outfit. I don't think it's even a sensible outfit. All right, let's rewind it. Let's watch just here. See here. I love many, like some many legitimately useful things. It's not a sentence. I love when companies gift me things I will use and love. Tortured syntax. Also, I've almost bought that cell phone case with the chain like 4 times, and I was jealous. This is some really hard writing. You can tell when Anna uses AI to write and when she's writing herself. This is clearly something she wrote herself. This is barely literate. It's ironic she has a background in communication, but actually it's not ironic because a lot of people with a background in communication are they talk like they're barely literate. 80s disaster. I like it. Prison pony pants. We have seen her in worse. I'll agree with that. I just thought it was kind of silly that she's wearing this to go to, this is the outfit that she chose and planned to wear to this concert like she's going out. Apparently that's a fan of hers. Apparently that's his. No, she doesn't, Sarah C. And that's something I want to concentrate on. And I put it in the poll. For all of Anna's working out and for all of her liposuction surgeries, she looks just like she did back when she was doing absolutely nothing to work on her body in any way. Too much going on. Well, we're going to get to see some more of those almost nothings in a minute. All right. So let me quick go back here.
we have a casemate chain case, going to use this.
She's got to wear this chain thing with the bow. This thing is just, I don't feel like this works for somebody her size. I think this big chain thing, wearing this big strap around your body, it's going to be tight. It's not going to fit on her properly. It's not going to fit her body like it fits the person in the picture there. The woman in that picture is able, you can see she wears it, whatever. Is it a good style? I don't know. But that style is not going to work for Anna. I know that. That chain is gonna get stuck around her neck. She's gonna barely be able to get it on and off, and it's just gonna draw attention to her massive midsection.
Tomorrow for sure. Uber gift card. So
she gets a gift card just for being an influencer. Keep this in mind the next time that Uber jacks up the price on you. They're giving $50 free rides to Anna.
I can get to the party without having to pay for it, which is honestly
She really needs this, you know? She really needs this because otherwise she wouldn't be able to get around.
very thoughtful. Then we have, and I can't even believe that they sent this, the cutest Coach like card holder ever, and it's got a dinosaur. Rawr. If you haven't seen that trend, you're missing out. Google it, it's worth it. So I'm definitely gonna go to
A dinosaur matches the brontosaurus in the picture here.
their creator hub, and I'm very excited about it, but I'm also just very grateful because it's nice to feel appreciated, and I'm thankful to many shops.
It's nice to feel appreciated, you know, like when you have no friends or family or loved ones or anything. It's nice to know that a big corporation cares about you. It makes me feel like I've really accomplished something. You know, some people, they measure their accomplishments in things like friends and family. I like to measure my accomplishments in gifts from faceless corporations. That's how I can really know that I've reached somebody out there.
For making me feel that way today. So
It really makes me feel special.
now I've got to go. I got an event I got to be at, and like,
As she talks to her audience of people that don't really exist either. She's talking to her audience, what? That one woman we just saw a minute ago? That might be her only real fan. And I'm going to stand by that. Until I see some more evidence, I don't think she has like many real fans. Maybe she has a few. But I doubt you could fill a room with them. I mean, well, I take that back. You could fill a room with them, but only because they're so big. That's the only reason you could fill a room with her fans. Yeah, I don't think Anna really has a lot of experience dealing with people. And I'm not saying that to, like I think that, I'm not trying to make fun of people who are alone or lonely. I think it's awful to be alone. It's awful to be lonely. If you want to have company, some people, they're kind of like, some people, they like to be isolated a little bit, that hermit mentality. Some people are like that. But other people are just bad at social interaction. And when they want to be in public, they want to be, you know, at parties, they want to socialize, but they're just not good at it. And they seem to turn people off, and they seem to be awkward and cringe. And they would like to be a person who has leads a public life, but they're just really bad at it. And I think that's Anna. And we're going to see that because she goes to South by South. And the reason I point that out, I'm not being mean, I'm being straight up, because she doesn't stay home. If she was a hermit and liked to be alone, she would be alone and she'd be happy to do so. But she keeps going to these events, things like South by Southwest and that rodeo show and the retreat and all these different things, which, I mean, you go anywhere you want, but these are things typically that you celebrate and enjoy with other people. Like part of the fun of going to an event is interacting with other people and sharing the experience with them. And if you're only sharing the experience on a very superficial level with people you don't know, people you're just meeting for a chance encounter for a few seconds, that's a very meaningless type of interaction, and that's ultimately a very meaningless type of existence. So when Anna talks about meaning, I think she's trying to convince herself. And we're going to see that in just a moment. So let's go through the South by Southwest content. Let's keep going here. So I got another vid. And notice that she's going to be basically alone in all of these. And I don't think it's because she doesn't want her friends to be in her videos. I think it's because she doesn't have anybody in these that who wants to interact with her.
Ready without me. I'll be right back. Come get ready without me. I'll be right back. Y'all, thank you so much for waiting. She's ready to go. Come get ready without me. I'll be right back.
Oh, Little Miss Nat, interesting.
Y'all, thank you so much.
Let me read your comment here. Let me catch up on the comments. South by Southwest is a music festival, but also included other arts like film. It used to be a week long. It was in the Dirty 6 district, just the neighborhood. Thank you, Miss Nat. Biggest piano the most the artists played on. Flava Flav 2026. She does have her hobbies. She picks out like whatever hobby of the week. And maybe some of her hobbies aren't necessarily bad, but she engages with them on such a superficial performative level. And I hope I don't come across as too mean, but the more I watch this lady, the less I like her. Not that I ever liked her much. That's a good point, Capricorn. I think that is a good point. I think a lot of people that spend so much time out, just at work and out in public, they don't get any time to be alone with their thoughts. And when you finally get the chance, you might realize you enjoy it. Right? It can happen. So let's. You go in here. This one is sponsored cowgirl content.
Come get ready without me. I'll be right back.
What's she doing here? This is at South by Southwest, by the way. This is at her lodge or where she's staying.
Y'all.
I mean, this is not the worst outfit we've ever seen, but look at these cankles. Their cankles keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is after her gym arc. Like, it's crazy that she's been going to the gym for months and months and months, and her body just is arguably getting worse.
So much for waiting. She's ready to go. Come get ready without me. I'll be right back.
And I wanted to show this here.
Y'all.
We talked about bad outfits from Anna. Here's a doozy. This is from Coachella back in 2021, I think. This is just horrific. This is absolutely horrific. This is back when Anna didn't filter. This was back when she was getting attention for how horrible she looked and was using her body as a way to shock people to get views. In 2026, it's a lot harder to shock people. So now she uses filters and tries to make herself more unassuming. But this was back when she had nothing to hide, was just trying to draw engagement. So I thought that was, worth pointing out. But I'm going to stop torturing you with this. I'm not going to make you look at that any longer. That's enough of that. Here we go. Here's her at Coachella or at South by Southwest. This is her at South by Southwest. This is the extent of her social interaction. Remember when I said that she's basically alone the entire time? Well, this is the closest she gets to having friends. Let's look at this. And I have to turn off the music because it's copyrighted music. The video is going to get claimed. But she's in this ball pit here with these guys with man buns. I mean, can you feel the sexual tension? I can't. I mean, maybe between the guys. But, like, this is just straight cringe. I will say at least Anna's not wearing a bathing suit for once. I wonder if it's possible to drown in that. Because if I was there, I'd be attempting to drown myself. Let's keep going.
Waiting for my Uber. I'm heading home. It's only 10 o'clock. It's very weird.
All right, so let's point this out again. South by Southwest. This is an event where there's a lot of people. This is an event that you're supposed to go with your friends and have fun and meet people. Here's Anna at 10 p.m. going home by herself. I'm not saying she should bring home bring home a guy just because. I'm not suggesting that. But I don't see her with any friends, with anybody. Like what kind of why do this? Like, why go to these events just to be by yourself? Like, she's not really making a lot of content. It just feels like a humiliation ritual.
To be at South by, to be completely sober, not eating anything, not really partying, because I'm in full comp prep. I
mean, aspirational, like ASPER, aspirational maybe. Ballet flats, good point, Capricorn. See, I don't notice that stuff. I'm not really like a big fashion guy, so I sometimes miss those details. Fair enough, Blue Hoodie. Fair enough. And speaking of fitting, I'm going to show a post later that you're going to get a kick out of. Anna claims to wear a 2X. She claims to wear 2X yoga pants, size 22. Yes, it's crazy. Does she actually know them or is just pretending to? That is a good question. It's a mixture of both. People on Kiwi Farms did a little bit of digging. She is acquainted with them through the charity event she recently did, the Canines for Reddit. event. I don't know. Canines for something. Canines for COVID. I don't know. Some kind of event she did with dogs that she didn't really post about much. Apparently, one of these guys was in one of those pictures. So there's could be some. She kind of maybe knows them a little.
My first competition is in 2 weeks, and it's just amazing how much the sport has changed my life.
Drown in oil. I thought people would, you'd think you'd float in that, bounce off. Welcome to Cinnamon Girl, 1978. Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening. Hello to you. South by. I'm gonna call it South by because I'm so cool.
I'm sitting here waiting for my Uber. I'm heading.
Oh, it has the volume, by the way. It's a little late to ask that, but hopefully the volume balance is good.
Home. It's only 10 o'clock. It's very weird to be at South by, to be completely sober, not eating anything.
To be completely sober, not eating anything. Well, I'm glad she's got her priorities in order. She went to this music festival, isn't going to drink anything, is going to stay on her diet. Oh, wait a minute. She doesn't have a diet. but seriously, why not have anything to drink, Ed? I thought you were a drinker. I mean, if you quit drinking, I guess that's good. But I didn't know you did. But if you have quit drinking, I mean, if that's something you're choosing to do, sure, good for you. I think that's a good thing. But I mean, but why? Are you have nobody to drink with? Is that the reason? I mean, it's never stopped you before.
Not really partying because I'm in full comp prep.
Oh, that's what it is. She's in full comp prep. Just going to let that sit there. Full comp prep. So full comp prep looks like what? It looks like not losing an ounce of fat. It looks like not gaining any significant strength. It looks like not improving your athleticism in any way. What does it look like, Anna? So yeah, full comp prep. I've not been able to eat much because the food doesn't really align with how I eat now. What, the portions are too small? They doesn't fuel your body enough? That's what it is. There's not enough protein. South by Southwest, they don't have enough protein bars. I don't see this as missing out. I see this as committing to what makes me feel best. Tomorrow is my non-tracking day, so I'll partake of just a little bit more. This is such performative bullcrap. Tomorrow, she doesn't have to get a lot of protein. Tomorrow, she can just drink and eat crap. She's going to go home and drink an entire bottle of cotton candy vodka. That's what she's going to do. Because after 8 p.m., the clock changed, the calendar, the schedule resets. Officially, she starts her new day at midnight. So she could drink her bottle of cotton candy vodka then. That said, I enjoy how I eat now. I don't mind prioritizing. Lies, lies, lies. Look at her face. It doesn't even look like she's being honest. Look at that face. This is a lie face. She's looking up off in the corner at the sign that says Duper's Delight.
My first competition is in 2 weeks, and it's just amazing how much the sport has changed my life.
If this is a sport, then why have you not gained any athleticism in any way? This is not, I mean, as much as I want to call strongman a sport, if you can compete without being athletic in any way, is it actually a sport? Like, I've never seen such athletic people participating in an activity. I mean, that requires physical movement. Yes, I used to think strong men were athletes, but I only saw like the elite strong men. I never saw like the average strong men. If the average strong man is like Anna, I hesitate to call them athletic. That's not to say that the world-class strongmen aren't athletes. They're very athletic. But again, if the average strongman, quote, athlete performs at a level similar to Anna, if she's able to be competitive, then they're not athletes. There's nothing athletic about her. She can't even lift a bag of sand into the cart at Home Depot. What business does she have in lifting bags of sand competitively when she's not even able to lift one into her cart at Home Depot? That's right. She had a chance to put all of her deadlifting into practice. All of that deadlift work in the gym. Well, she got a chance to actually put it to work and show it off in the gym. Let me see if I can find it here. I got this video here. Oh, where'd it go? Walmart. Here we go. No, that's not it. Here we go. Going to show this one from last week because this one was absolutely hilarious. I know most of you saw this, but in case anybody didn't, I'm going to show this one again really quickly. This is Anna going shopping at Home Depot at 6 in the morning to buy sandbags. Because she doesn't have enough sandbags under her eyes and in her ass. She needs to go buy more.
And I'm at Home Depot. This is not the life I thought I'd live.
Well, nobody thought you would make it to this age. In fairness, I didn't think you would make it to this age either.
A girl not in her natural habitat.
Natural habitat. The Ponderosa?
Found the mulch. If you want mulch, you better get it quick because they are almost sold out. Apparently, this is a hot buy.
The most stylish thing she's purchased in a long time. This perspective, this is really giving this makes me feel like I'm running away from an evil giant who's trying to step on me.
Looking for place.
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
And it's supposed to be in this aisle. It cannot be in this aisle. Shenanigans. This is a bunch of wood.
What's with these neckerchiefs she's been wearing lately? Has anybody else noticed that? She's been wearing a lot of neckerchiefs. Is she embarrassed about her neck, or is she trying to hide something, or is she or did she join a gang? What's going on with all these bandanas around the neck?
This is a bunch of wood.
This is going to be the first time Anna ever gave a man wood. She's going to pick up that wood and give it to somebody. All right, so this is the best clip here. Anna lifting up the sandbag. She lifts sandbags every day, not every day, but 5 days a week. She's lifting really heavy bags of sand in the gym. Let's see what her form is like. Stiff legs, feet splayed out, shoulders rounded down, butt in the air, stanking up the room. Hinges at the waist, uses no leg drive whatsoever, shoulders bunched up around the ears, bad form in every way, and wrist and torsion on the spine here when she turns around mid-lift.
Oh God.
And what does she do? Does she have control over the weight as she puts it back down? Of course not. She drops it like a clumsy oaf.
Oh,
what an oaf.
Oh no.
Oh no. And of course, the sand, does she get an employee? Does she say, "Excuse me, I've made a mess yet again. And this time it's not in my pants. This time it's the sand that I dropped. Can somebody please help me with this?" Notice how she puts that one down a little more gently, but she still doesn't have real control over it. And she walks away, and you can still see the sand in the back there if you look.
I almost forgot my bucket.
Almost forgot my bucket. But notice she didn't even attempt to clean up the sand.
Texas. I just noticed that I matched the sand.
She looks like she could be on the 1978 Miami Dolphins offensive line.
Come on.
She's literally bigger than the cart, and probably weighs more than that cart with all that stuff in there. I've got a feeling she's bigger and heavier.
No match for me.
Anna making the life of the security guards even more miserable. They have to look at that.
I'm just going to apologize to my car.
Can you apologize to the people at Home Depot? Can you apologize to the people watching this video? Can you apologize to your skin?
Ahead of time, because I'm pretty certain these sandbags are all leaking. Every single one of them.
Finally, something on Anna sprung a leak that's not her.
Goodbye, Home Depot. It's been real.
Oh, got a nice little mini beach here.
I knew it! This is why I have a Subaru. This. Yeah.
Okay, I really think that's a great video. I always enjoy that one. What's she doing with all that sand? Apparently, she needs more sand. She's not sandy enough. Get out of agreed. Get out of Texas. Really? You're not? All this time, Nirvana. I never knew. Not. You know, most people aren't. And let me take a moment here. Let me take a moment for anybody new who's watching. I used to be pretty heavy myself. I was never anywhere near as heavy as Anna, but I got pretty big. I got up to around 300 pounds at my heaviest. At the moment, I'm a little under 200. I've managed to keep the weight off for a few years now. Feeling good. Need to get more serious about keeping the weight off because I have gained back a little. But I always gain back, lose it. But that's why I'm a little bit harsh on Anna, because I think she's full of crap. I'm somebody who's been there. I've had to lose weight. I know what it's like. I know how hard it is. But I also know when somebody's full of crap. I know when they're BSing and just trying to play the victim and make excuses. And that's what we got here with Anna. So I'm not just trying to pick on somebody. I used to also try to give constructive criticism. I guess I still kind of do, but yeah, Anna's hopeless. I didn't even think of that, Nutty, but that would absolutely. She could just use the flat card. She wouldn't have to drop it in. First time those shoes have ever been done something good for her. I know that, Nirvana. I'm just joking around. For anybody not aware, though, Nirvana's our resident gym bunny. She's always working out. She is legit. She's not just talking the talk. All right, let's keep it going here. So I got. So let's get back to the South by Southwest cringe. Here we go. 1 second here. Let me find this. Oh, Anna apparently had an intern once. This is a video Kiwi Farms posted from when she had an intern. This intern didn't last very long. I never even heard about it. I don't even know when this is from, but just for a quick retro react. Okay. I can see why this girl didn't last as her intern. I can see why Anna didn't want this one around for too long. Okay, this girl, whatever she did, she didn't deserve this. Nobody deserves to have to touch Anna. That should be illegal having to do that. That's an hazardous workplace, being forced to touch that thing. I don't think she's acting. I think she really is that horrified. I want to put on the audio.
I need a new outfit. I'm wearing the same clothes.
All right, now I can put the audio on here.
Let's go. I need a new outfit. I'm wearing the same.
It's hard to remember what an ogre Anna is until you see her next to somebody else. This is a normal sized woman. She might be a little on the short side, but she's not like a super midget or anything. She's, this is basically a normal sized woman. Normal sized girl, maybe a little short. Anna looks like an absolute ogre by comparison.
They were 10 years, okay?
Hey, you need to feed me. Nom 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 nom.
Rock me! Rock me!
This is horrific. I don't know if this is supposed to be funny. It's scary. And what's really scary is look at that calf. Holy crap! You would need 6 hands to get around that. 6 people couldn't get their hands around her calf. But look how skinny her ankles used to be. Before Scamron really wrecked her body, her lymph system, because she didn't used to have all that lymphedema. She used to have a lot of fatness, but her ankles were not all swollen up. Look at that. Now she's got those cankles. This is a craziness. I'm speechless. What the hell even is this? This feels like some weird fetish content, doesn't it? It really kind of does. Welcome in, Rebecca Tracy. Hopefully you're having a good night. I'm sorry if I upset you. I probably should have gave a trigger warning before running this video. It's beyond, like, it's disturbing, right? It probably is. Like, her entire waist measurement is probably smaller than just that calf. That's not a calf, that's a cow. I'm gonna let this run one more time with the audio off. Why? Okay, yeah, this is just crazy. Shout out to this intern. Respect to her for not staying longer and putting up with this crap. Because I had the feeling that she quit. Like, I got a feeling that Anna did not fire her. Because, like, I can't imagine that Anna had any other options. Like, who else would put up with her, right? It's like, so there's no way that Anna fired her. It's just, she realized, like, it's not right. Like, she doesn't need to put up with this hazardous environment at Swamp Butt. And I'll just say it. I think she's a very, very cute girl. And I think that Anna resented her for being so cute. I can't prove it, but I've never seen Anna around a cute woman before or after this. This is literally the only time I've ever seen her next to, like, I mean, I'm not going to say never, maybe once or twice, but this is the only time I've ever, like, seen her interact with what we would call a conventionally attractive woman. Horrific. Okay, let's keep going here. I got more videos of her at South by Southwest. South by. Turn off the audio. Doing a lot more re-wearing of clothes that I love, right? Experiencing what us poors get to do. Re-wearing clothes like a poor person. Anna, why would you lower yourself to such a gauche standard? This set costs $25 on clearance, and it's one of my faves. I mean, why is it your fave? It doesn't fit well. It doesn't look good. I mean, because it covers your cankles. That's like the only thing it's doing. The only thing this is doing that is benefiting her look is that it's covering her cankles and it's covering her camel toe. Otherwise, this is not an especially good. I mean, this, what the hell? This midriff is just a nightmare. It looks fancy. No, it doesn't. But feels light and comfortable. Fashion isn't about price. It's about personal expression. Anna's expressions are usually vulgar. Her expressions are, I bought this when I was drunk, and I put it on when I was hungover. That's what I read when I see Anna's clothes, Anna's outfits. Oh, and everybody, be sure to vote in that poll. I'm going to be closing it out pretty soon, because the Anna segment is probably going to go another 15, 20 minutes, and then we're going to hit up a little foodie to close us out. Yeah, she's re-wearing it. So in other words, she wore this outfit before. So we could intuit from that, this outfit fit her in the past, right? If you wear something again, that means the last time you wore it, it had to fit you. I mean, just by definitionally. You can't wear something if it doesn't fit. Although I guess that's never stopped Anna, but humor me for a second. Rhetorically. If she wore this outfit before, that means that it fit her in the past. If it fit her in the past, and it fits her now, that means that her body, as she likes to say, is probably not changing that much. It really is not changing that much. And if it is changing, it's not for the better. Because this outfit is not fitting any better than it did before. I mean, I don't know what it looked like the first time she wore it, but I doubt she had that roll in her midsection. And if she did, then all this exercise and all this liposuction has done absolutely nothing. Let me pull up another vid. Oh, here's a fun one. Shout out to Get Grazza for having food I can actually eat and sending me home with a bottle of my favorite olive oil. This is food she can actually eat, guys. It's not like all that other food that, you know, that she can't really. Is there anything that Anna won't eat? Like, seriously, who's she kidding? She wants us to believe that there was food that she didn't eat. Does anybody believe that for even 1 second, that Anna had food she didn't eat? I don't believe that. The only food she didn't eat was like fresh vegetables because it didn't have enough protein, right? Those vegetables are too low in protein. Can't be wasting calories on those. She's in prep for her competition. And remember when I said earlier, you can tell when Anna wrote something or when AI wrote it? This is AI. Your life doesn't have to be a scorecard of perception. It can just be lived and loved. There's so much pressure. This is AI garbage, AI slop, as some people like to call it. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Oh, here's a fun one. Anna alone in public yet again. That's a theme. Anna in public is always alone. And like I said earlier, she's an influencer. Her job is to interact with people, maybe online, but you'd think that somebody whose job is socializing with others online would not be quite so awkward in person, but apparently she is. Let's see this again. Vibing. I'm so glad I went to this event because I reconnected with someone who was a big inspiration to me when I was a young grasshopper. Who, Tammy Slayton? Like, who inspired you, Anna? I was so grateful that the universe brought us back together. Who do you think was Anna's inspiration? One of the Slaytons? The Michelin Man? Who do you think inspired Anna? Who do you think she got a chance to meet here? Oh, I want to stick on the South by Southwest, so let me keep going with South by Southwest. I just have too much content this week. Because that's one thing I'll say about Anna. She's been prolific with the gym. She's been doing so much content relating to the gym that any week she has something else going on, it's just a lot to cover, which is a good thing, right? I'm not complaining. POV, you find your people at a party. Well, they're your people. Did you try to return them? Because I don't see them here. Anna dancing awkwardly to music from 25 years ago that was never cool. With this man bun guy. Who is this loser? Wow. Anna really did find her people. Equally rhythmless, equally awkward, equally alone in a crowd of people. And notice the chemistry, right? Like, I think she found a guy just as awkward and asexual as her. It's a good match. It's a good match. Definitely. Yeah, I take it back. She did find her people at the party. She found all one of them. The most awkward person at South by Southwest, the two most awkward people at South by Southwest, and they managed to attract each other like magnets of reverse polarity. With her bros, Anna just chilling with her bros, She's a guy's girl. The crew. What she looks like when she's not filtered. So big she can't even fit in a vertical frame. Oh, another unfiltered versus filtered. Because she doesn't use filters, right? She'll fight to the death over that. And I don't mean like, death from obesity. She'll fight like to the death from like rage. Found a bun head, even worse. Ronald McDonald inspired her. Grimace inspired her. Fluorescent Vomit inspired her. Mama Jude inspired her. I love it, Miss Nat. Tammy Slayton, yeah, she's an inspiration. I could see that, Nutty. Well, no, she can only eat some foods, right? She's drinking olive oil. She's drinking soda with cream mixed in. A relative term. Well, maybe Anna has a fancy relative, because that's the only way she's going to be near anything fancy. Elastic. It can stretch as much as her ankles. Surface level friendship. It's as deep as the alcohol. Her bros. I think they regret a lot of their choices. I agree with that. I don't like it either, Capricorn. And I'm a guy who has long hair, so I'm not against the long hair. I just don't think you should wear it in a bun if you're a guy. I just think it looks, I don't think it really looks good on anybody. Like, maybe if you're really tall and skinny, like a basketball player can maybe make it work, but I have yet to see it. I mean, I haven't really seen any guy I think wears it well. I just haven't. Like, and if you're just like tying it up in a bun to get it out of your face for the moment, okay. But if you're wearing it like for a fashion, yeah, no, that just doesn't make sense. Oh, here's a funny one. The workout really left its mark today. Anna with this hand, this rough, coarse skin on her hand. Anna, don't lie. We know that this was how your hand looked long before you ever stepped foot in the gym. Your hands have always looked like this. Come on. This has nothing to do with the gym. Don't blame deadlifts for the way you've always looked. Oh, another before and after here. 2 years since the 5K. I know that the angle's a little bit different, but I think she's even bigger now than she was before. Look at her. She's big with the belt as she was smaller when she was doing her jogging. She was not as fat then, or she was filtered better then. But yeah, this is after liposuction. 4 liposuctions, 40 pounds of fluid removed from liposuction, and 5 months of regular working out in the gym. And this is all we got to show for it. Good God. So speaking of gym fails, let's look at that poll that I made, because I think that's a pretty good poll. Gonna end it, and we're gonna see the results. So GlitterandLazers, gym experience has not exactly been a success. What's the biggest disappointment in your opinion? 44% of you say the biggest disappointment is that after 5 months of regular working out in the gym, she's lost no weight. She may have even gained weight, but she's lost no weight. She lost no fat. 30% of you say it's that she's developed no discipline. That might be mine. Because I remember saying, back when she was getting the liposuction, I remember talking about how I felt that instead of getting liposuction, she should go get a gym membership. How many of us said that? How many of us said that? Raise your hand. I have to raise mine. I'm guilty. I said, Anna, go get a gym membership. Learn some discipline. Work out. You'll get more results than this liposuction, and you'll gain some discipline. You'll gain a perspective. You'll learn what it means to really earn your accomplishments. Well, that's not happened. I was wrong. I can admit I'm wrong. 22% of you say that she's still clumsy and unathletic. We can really see that, like when she picked up that she's gained no real world strength. She's gained strength in the gym. She can lift bigger metal plates. But when the real world, actually lifting up objects day to day in her daily life, she does not seem to have gained any additional strength, agility, coordination. She's just as clumsy and accident prone as she ever was. She also looks like she's ready to fall over whenever she starts moving quickly. Oh, and she also has no stamina. I can only put in 4 things. And finally, the last one, which only 4% of you put there, and I can understand why. It's kind of a frivolous one, but I felt I should put at least one frivolous, more frivolous choice on there, that her clothes don't fit better. I mean, aesthetics, that's the main goal for some people in the gym. Some people, it doesn't matter at all. But even if it doesn't matter, you're usually going to improve your appearance, your muscle tone, your proportions without even trying. Working out will usually do that. Lift weights, diet down. You're going to get in better shape whether you want to or not. Your clothes are going to fit you better. You're going to probably need to get new clothes that are a little more form-fitting because your clothes are going to get too loose. That's never been a problem for Anna. Never will be a problem for Anna because she's obviously not getting any real results. And we can see that from this picture that I have on screen at this very moment. So thank you to everybody who answered that poll. Appreciate Appreciate it very much. So now I think that's, oh, I have one more thing from South by Southwest. Let me get the, I'm going to let a little video play for a second. I got to get another sip of water. I'm so thirsty. I'm going to share this tab and get another sip of water. I'll be right back. Or seltzer, whatever. Okay, I'm back in action. Now my voice sounds better again. Not so dry. Oh, welcome in, City Eater X. Good to see you, friend. Hope you're having a great night. And welcome into all of the lurkers. I've neglected to welcome in the lurkers. All the lurkers, you folks are very much appreciated. And welcome into anybody watching the replay. Glad to have you folks as well. And thank you to all the subscribers. I appreciate all you folks. You are a great help to the channel. And glad to have each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Let me continue on now with the, where's the, my videos. Hold on a second here. Oh, so there were a bunch of South by Southwest pictures, more than I could save individually. So I'm going to go to Kiwi Farms. Here's the Kiwi Farms website. Anybody wants to check out Kiwi Farms, feel free to do so. I think it's a pretty good website. Like any site with users, the quality of the posts will vary. Some posts might be upsetting. Some posts might be funny. Some posts might be brilliant. And you're going to find everything in between. So just understand that going in there, that, it's a site where you're going to find all kinds of opinions. Some you may like, some you may dislike. So here's pics from Anna at South by Southwest. Let's see if I can zoom in on these a little bit. Are these showing up well on the screen for everybody? Looks like it. Okay, next picture. Oh, we saw this one here, where she was in the ball pit, the pink with her woes. This guy's looking fierce with the sweater vest. I will say the outfit's not bad, but I don't think it's working for him too well. At least not with that. I don't know. Something about it just isn't working. But I don't think the outfit's bad. This guy just has such dork energy. And this guy's giving Anna energy for some reason. This guy and Anna, I feel like they could be brother and sister. This is chubby guy behind her. Grasa oil. Oh my God. I actually use this oil. Now I don't want to use it. Like, and what the, oh my God, what the hell is this? This is heavily filtered, and it's like a bottomless void. Like it's just this endless black hole down there. I'm scared. And it looks like she found a new drink. Double fist in the olive oil. Kiss your job goodbye. This is just awful. Look how she's practically falling out of the lips there. The candy juicies the lips are about to spit it. The lips are going to spit out the candy juicies. Here we've got that outfit that she re-wore, the one that was probably fitting her better 2 years ago. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Well, those are the only games that Ed is qualified to play. At least she's playing. At least she has a hobby, right? Stupid games are still games, and even stupid people need hobbies, right? And hobbies with prizes. I'm glad she's found out. Even stupid people need games. Okay, those ankles. Look at that. That right ankle is just scary. And look at the left one and the right one. This right calf is like triple the size of the left. South by Southwest. Look at how old everybody is. I mean, not that I'm so young, But you'd think that a concert would have a few people under 40, 50, 60. Like, what are we working? This girl doesn't look that old, but everybody else is looking like minimum 40s. What kind of bands even play there? Like stuff from before stuff when I was a kid, maybe. This guy here's got the opposite build of Anna. He's got this chubby head with a normal sized body. Got the soy jack. What do they call it? The soy jack grin. The cringe soy jack grin. Soy face, I think they call that. He's got the soy face, but he's drinking olive oil. He should be drinking the soybean oil. Is this what's even going on here? Damn, that is some awful side boob she's got here. Anna's got the worst side boob. And I'm going to say this again. Why did she get all that liposuction and not get liposuction here? This is like what I would call a problem area. Like, why not get liposuction? Well, she got her arms reduced, but she kept her side boobs. Like, maybe she was worried that, like, if she got rid of the side boob, she'd have no boob at all. Wigs and Grace. She's got her glittery, shiny bag. And again, notice how alone she is in all of these. Yes, she's got somebody in the picture, but I feel like she just posed with them, and as soon as they took the picture, he just walked off on his own. Like, I don't feel like they actually, like, had that much interaction. Maybe this guy and her did. She hit it off with this guy, I guess. Good for her. Glad she made a friend. Somebody equally awkward. Yes. Okay. This guy really could be Anna's brother. He's giving total Anna energy. We got glitter and tasers over here. Because I think he's from that K9 charity, that police dog charity. So we can call him Glitter and Tasers. Because he probably shoots a taser. I don't think they'd let him have a real gun. Let's see what we got here. Glitter and lasers with a normal-sized woman. Look at how huge her feet are compared to her. We got the big calf in the back today. We got cowgirl, cowboy, and cowgirl. Because look at those calves. Okay, your confidence is contagious. Well, maybe they can make a medicine for it, because we don't need any more confidence like that in this. Hopefully there's a vaccine for that. So that's we got that there. All right, South by Southwest cringe unlocked. I think I covered that pretty well. I'm happy with how I covered that. Let's check out some of your comments. I think I got it. I think that was a pretty good coverage. Used to be a great festival. I guess it aged out. I guess like everything, nothing can be great forever, right, Sin Eater? We all have our prime, and then we age out. Some of us age more gracefully than others. It looks like South by Southwest is desperately trying to hold on to its youth. Of course, I could be wrong. I've never actually been there. But look at this place. Is this like a place you would want to go to? This is like a place you would have to pay me to stay, like go there. Welcome in, Nancy. Good evening to you. Oh, they're showing ads on during the stream now, Nirvana. You know what? I checked that box, but I might uncheck that box. I didn't realize they were going to show them during the stream. I thought it would just be an ad before the stream. But if they're going to show ads during the stream, that's kind of obnoxious. I think I'm going to uncheck that. So thank you. Yeah, thank you for telling me that, Nirvana. I didn't realize. I thought that it just showed like before the stream started. I didn't realize it was showing them during the, because that's, I don't like that. Cinnamon Girl. Those pants, really. Fupa territory, activate. Good to see you, Nancy. Hey, well, if it looks good, wear it. Welcome in, Sense of Wonder. Hope you're having a great night. That's such a cute little raccoon you got there too in the picture. All right. Geez, I gotta catch up on the chat here. So much going on. Hey, I'm not that young either, to be fair. I was, even though my name is Dr. Phil 77, I was actually just barely born in the 80s at least. I can at least say that. Welcome in, Miss Butler. Hope you're having a good evening. Overconfidence. That's really what it is. It's over. I'm trying to think of a word for overconfidence. It's bravado. That's what it is. You know what? I could see that there was a time this probably maybe not Anna, but these other people in the background, like 10 years ago, they were probably cool. You know, maybe 15, but there was probably a time that these people were cool. All right, let's keep it going here. I got a little bit, you know what? I want to cover foodie, but I have just a little more glitter. Let's do a little more glitter. I got just a couple more glitter vids. So a little bit of gym stuff. So I really do want to cover,
That's my way, do it like.
Hold on a second here. Getting so confident. Anna with the overconfidence, with the bag carries, still working on a deal with overstimulation. What about everybody else in the gym? I think I covered this clip earlier. So I get overwhelmed that it overruns my training. I'll figure out, well, if she's overstimulated, what about everybody else in that gym who has to put up with her antics? But I think I actually said that already. I'm having deja vu. Let me find the other vids here. I know I've got a couple other vids that I haven't already covered. Oh, another sandbag vid. Turn down the volume just to drop.
Forward. Down and round we go. Come on. Drop it. Drop it like it's high. You got it.
So she's...
I don't like it.
Anna finally gets a taste of what it's like to have to be around her for a minute. Does she realize that this obnoxious yelling from her teammates is basically what she is constantly doing to everybody else? Like she's always being obnoxious and yelling and making a scene and bothering other people and harassing them. And now that somebody else is doing it, instead of realizing how annoying she is, she's just being a freaking hypocrite. And she's acting like she doesn't do all the... Anna, you are the annoying person shouting in the gym normally. Don't you realize, like, this should teach you how annoying you are, but instead you're completely missing the point. She's missing the irony of this. Okay, and let's also point out how clumsy she looks. She looks like she's gonna fall over. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, getting that foot around that post, she looks like she's gonna fall over. That is not, I'm not seeing any athleticism. I'm seeing clumsiness is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a very clumsy woman who is at least 6 months away from doing this at a level that would warrant entering a competition. I guess, yeah, okay, maybe there is such a thing as a beginner competition, but in my opinion, call me risk averse, but I don't think there should be beginner competitions with stuff like strongman. I think you should have to have good form and experience before you start throwing around heavy weight. That's my belief. I think that's a smart thing. I don't think Anna has the skill level necessary to do this safely, and she's going to get herself hurt or somebody else hurt. And if the other competitors are just as reckless, then maybe that's okay with them. But if I was in this competition, I would not want to be in a group with somebody as reckless and as prone to injury and accident as Anna, because she could knock me over. She could drop a sandbag on my foot, you know, like she could take somebody else out without even trying, because her body is so massive. When she picks up some inertia, she's going to become like a deadly missile. She could absolutely knock somebody over without even trying and seriously hurt them. So I don't like the idea of her being in this competition. I don't see athletics. I see injury, accident, clumsiness as well.
good. Come on. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. You got it. I don't like the yelling. Whoa. I don't like it. I don't like it. Right.
Pulling something up, folks. I'll be 1 second here.
Round and round we go. Come on. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. You got it. I don't like the yelling. Whoa. I don't like it. I don't like it. Right.
I would like to take a moment to thank all of the channel members. Appreciate you folks very much. All of the Tier 1 members. Thank you so much for your contributions. And I'd also like to take a moment to shout out our Tier 2 member. At the moment, we have one. Canada Cool, thank you so much for your Tier 2 membership. It entitles you to an individual shout out every Wednesday stream. So I want to make that known to everybody in the audience. You're all very much appreciated. And I also like to say I appreciate everybody in the chat, all of the lurkers, all of the chatters, all of the commenters, the mods, the members, all you folks. Y'all make it work. You're the ecosystem and the diversity that keeps this rainforest alive. Oh, and finally, I think we're going to end the Anna content with this. Sharing here because I get asked this all the time about leggings, right? And look how awkward she looks. This is a still from a deadlift. Again, she looks like she's ready to tip over, like she's going to hurt herself. Her legs are, she's just, whatever. These are one of my faves. Super soft and good support. I wear a double XL on one leg, maybe. Maybe she wears a double XL leggings like as a sleeve. Which is a fit for us women's sizes 20 to 22. Us women's size 20 to 22. She really is talking about us women's size 20 to 20. You know, that's not us. That's other women size 20 to 22. You're not size 20 to 22, Anna. I don't think you've even seen anything near a size 20 to 22 in a decade. Or two, I don't think you've ever seen, maybe not since you've been a teenager, have you seen anything in a size 20. But yes, she wants us to believe that she is a size 20. Does anybody believe that? Any of you folks really believe that? I don't. Oops, let me adjust the screen for a second here. So yeah, got that out of the way. Let me close some of these other windows real quickly. I'm going to share this for a second. Oh, let me share this actually. While I'm getting the other video real quick. Get the other post. And so this is a post. When she said she was 22, of course, somebody responded to her because, you know, other people aren't total like wimps and morons. Like they're able to recognize when somebody's lying to them and they probably don't like it. So they call it out. Somebody sent a message. That is not a US 20. I used to be that, and I was half your size. Just be honest for your viewers. This message here is as friendly and, well, maybe, this is as respectful. Say it like, this message is as respectful as it can be. Because Anna is just straight up BSing. She's straight up lying to her audience. You shouldn't respect somebody for lying to you. I mean, if you want to show respect because out of respect to yourself, that I could understand that. You don't want to be disrespectful. But a liar is not entitled to respect. Anna lying to her audience deserves to be called out. So I think this message is quite appropriate, and I agree with it. So she replies, I keep getting messages like this. I legit don't care what size I wear. Well, that's obvious from your body. But if you really didn't care, why would you keep lying about it? I only shared to help people figure out what size to wear to be helpful. So how is it helpful to lie about what size you wear? This is why I hate sharing my sizes, because there's always somebody who thinks me doing so is part of some big plot to see people about my size. A big plot. Well, everything you do is big but I wouldn't classify it as big plot. This is the size I order and wear regularly. I don't believe it. I believe you order it, but, you know, from the way some of your clothing hauls go, I do believe you order things that don't fit, but you don't really wear them regularly. If you don't think I should wear this size, awesome. No, that's BS. You don't really think it's awesome. Wedge, when you develop supernatural powers, like her ability to be cringe and are able to take over control of my body. Well, even you don't have control of your body. So I don't think it's fair to expect us to do that. You can wear whatever size you feel the most comfortable in. Well, how about I do that with my body, Anna? And I'll set an example you can follow. Maybe I'll influence you. Until then, I'm in the driver's seat. Well, until you gain a few more pounds and it no longer fits, you can only push that seat so far back, Anna. You get much bigger, that seat's not going to accommodate you much longer. Your fupa is going to get stuck behind the steering wheel. Until then, I'm in the driver's seat and I wear what I want. You don't wear what you want, not even close. You wear what you're able to squeeze into. Reality check, Anna. You don't ever wear what you want. You never have worn what you want. You've always worn whatever you can squeeze your body into. That's all you'll ever wear. Let's keep going. Let's move on to Foodie. Enough Anna. Anna's getting depressing. Let's have some fun. Let's make fun of Foodie. So I've got a great Foodie video that I think everybody's going to love. Even people who don't like Foodie are going to like this video because it's concentrating on Foodie's physical performance. It's a comparison from Foodie's working out, or not working out, from her cleaning the apartment a couple of years ago and cleaning the apartment again recently. So let me pull up the video here. It'll take me just a moment. Thank you again to everybody in the chat, everybody watching the replay. Appreciate all you folks very much. That's fine. Oh, crap. Don't tell me I didn't save it. Okay, I got to go to it, find the channel here. Crap. I think I still know where it is. Give me just another minute. I found it. Here we go. Foodie Beauty now versus then. Clean with me.
Move it down these boxes.
We're going to speed it up a little bit. Well, actually, no, we're not going to speed it up because I want us to move at actual speed. So we're just not going to be able to watch the whole thing. It is what it is.
Do I not have any more garbage bags around here? Let's wait. Oh yeah, I do have one.
Look at this. 2 years ago, she could actually move.
Because I sweat in my butt.
Foodie is always being disgusting. That's another thing, too, I want to point out. Everybody who watches her knows this. But she's even being more disgusting than usual, I feel like. She's just constantly talking about farts and poops and... Ugh. Like a classroom of third grade boys is more mature.
These things from the dollar store are the pits. I swear. Well, just for now.
But look at how she used to walk around. She was trying to be all smexy for the camera, showing her ass to the camera, like being really disgusting. Fast forward just a little bit.
Follow me.
I'm going to get a look at her. But look at how she struggles just to move now.
Every time I come in the house with that scooter.
Look at this.
Oh, I gotta get.
San
Okay.
Pellegrino, Sprite, half Alfredo chicken.
So Mondays I was gonna make like gym days,
Oreo jar, and
but
She's struggling to breathe. Just from barely even cleaning her scooty for a few minutes.
follow me.
This is shocking.
McChubby.
Welcome in, K Mayo 414. Hope you're having a great night.
McChubby McSeuss. McChubby.
Agreed, Miss Nat. Oh, welcome in, Detective. Welcome in, Detective Coaches. Good to see you.
Sam is looking. McChubby. She would. Oh, Era.
She's gonna collapse,
Good, I'm
keel
glad you
over.
got blocked.
She's gonna keel over just from cleaning. She's barely even moving. And you look at that frog butt. Seriously, like I know that Goose Chuck loves to say that, but her butt is like looking scary at this point. Like it just keeps going lower and lower and lower. Like like here, it still looked like a normal butt. Now it's like going farther and farther down her thighs. And she wants us to believe she's the same weight. The other reason I'm pointing this video out is Foodie claims that she is basically the same weight in both pictures. She claims that this woman on the right here from 3 years ago is the same weight as this rhino, this hippo on the left. Look at this thing. She could barely even move her feet. And look at how skinny her legs got. Her muscle in her legs completely wasted away. Her legs are the same size. Like everything else got bigger, but her legs are basically the same size. The muscle in her legs is withered away. She has become so unathletic, and I think the scooty has been a big part of that. She's completely, like, look at that. Look at that cylindrical body shape, and she's equally wide, but she's gotten, like, the depth of her body is increased. The fupa depth, the penguin proportion. Look at how she used to be able to move around. She was downright graceful by comparison back then.
talk to you in the night, in my dreams, what only lovers can do.
Oof. No joke.
I'm like using my counter.
She's looking at me like I'm on crack.
Coffee.
Her butt looks soggy now.
If I'm doing OnlyFans, I need to get ready for the positions.
Oh my God. Her butt now looks soggy. It looks like her her butt looks like it's full of wet newspaper now. Oh, and let me post the link to this video, by the way. This is from the channel It's Water Weight. A great channel for Gorlworld content. A lot of great edits. I love to use this It's Water Weight for some edits. I'm going to post a link in the chat.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Hi.
Diaper butt. It really is, Freedom. Welcome in, Freedom D. She was moving back then. She at least moved around. Like we forget like how, and I don't want to praise the old Foodie, but compared to now, it's night and day. Like back then she was fat, but she could move. Back then she probably was somewhere in the 300s. She claims she's still in the 300s. No way. On the left, this is over 100 pounds gain. At least 100 pounds gain. Though you do notice the legs are basically the same size. Like, that's kind of shocking to me. The legs are basically the same size. But everything else has gotten so much huger. And especially from the side. That's where you can really see it. Good Lord. Pete's drools. Pete's, I think Pete just drools like naturally. I think that's just his like. I think he just drools because he's brain dead.
This was in my
I agree,
shower.
Nutty. Well over 400 at this point. She can't even move to throw stuff out. She's got to use a grabber, and then she has to toss it. She can't even move to throw it out. Look at her. She's got to grab onto that to lean. Look at this. She's grabbing on to the stove so that she could lean over to use the grabber. She can't even lean over without having something to hold on to. This is shocking. The physical decline in 2 years is shocking. But this isn't just 2 years. Because I think, like when she was in Syria, she was moving better than this. This is, a lot of this, I think, is just from the Scooty.
And here is the quiet truth. The moment you detach from it, people feel the energy.
No strength in her hand. She has no hand strength. She can barely even lift up that thing. Back then, you could really see that just from the side, yeah, she was huge, but it's half the size of now. Look at that. It's absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. And now she's so covered up, it makes it harder to see. She's covered up wearing dark clothes, which are slimming. So this is, you could really can't even see her full bulk compared to what she used to look like. Welcome to Grateful Life, 151. Hope you're having a good night. Getting close, Nirvana. I think so. Gotta be. She's got to be over at 400 now. On the right, she was in the 300s. She claimed to be in the 300s on the right. Maybe, who knows where she was. But Foodie said she was 3-something on the right. This is in the Natter era when she was doing the OnlyFans. This was probably about as light as she had been. So what, 340, 330, something like that? This has got to be 450. Maybe a little, I mean, 420? This is well over 4 on the left here. Completely out of breath. She's barely even moving. And she keeps pulling her shirt down because this as big as it is, it still barely even covers her bulk.
She started chewing it.
Can barely breathe. And notice also, in the other video, Foodie's talking and joking. That's because she can still breathe. In the current video, she's quiet. She's not saying anything because she can't spare the oxygen. She can't spare the oxygen to talk. Oh, she's pulling over a chair so she could sit down or she could have something to lean on. She used to be able to lean over unsupported. Now she can't lean over unsupported. Physical decline. I mean, and this person on the right here, I'm not trying to say that she was a physical specimen or even healthy on the right, but compared to now, pardon me if I'm being redundant, but I think this is a fantastic video for demonstrating this. 42. Wow. Basically my age. I agree, Jamie. She's well over 4. She's got to be well over 4. And that's why I say GlitterandLazers is probably close to 6. Because she's so darn tall. That's right, Cinnamon Girl. Anybody else remember that? Anybody else see that? Foodie used to weigh herself in the villa, and her weight, even though she kept getting bigger, her weight would basically stay the same. People said, how's that going on? How's that going on? Well, after she left and went to Kuwait, Pete's weighed himself on the scale that she used, and the scale showed that it was 100 pounds off. It showed that Pete's was 140 pounds or something. Or no, excuse me, it showed him as like being 115 pounds or something. right? She at least can move. She may have been big and heavy and unhealthy, but at least she can get around. At least she moved like somebody who was youthful. I don't think that this is just aging. Physically, she's aged like 20 years, even though it's only been what, like 3? She looks like Deceit. Oh, thank you, Nutty. She did say that. And she also, I remember when she did the other time that Foodie spilled her weight, I think it was 450. I believe she got caught saying it was 450 because she said she needed 3,300 or 3,500 calories a day to maintain her body weight. And then when we put that into the calculator, to maintain your body weight as a 5'2" woman, 42 years old, 3,500 calories, you would have to weigh like 450 pounds. So she kind of ratted on herself when she said how much she needed. And that was what? That was months ago, though. And she probably underestimated her weight even then. So, but at the least, she was 440 back when she did that calorie count, that calorie estimate back when she was in Kuwait.
I feel like Doc Ock.
Yeah, she tells on herself. She's at least 440. Gonna have to sweep her off the floor next. Oh, and that Scooty. I was actually thinking about the Scooty. She's got it working again. Foodie, if you're watching this, or if anybody wants to leave a comment for her at some point, she might want to look into trying to seal up the battery compartment, like where the battery and the electronics are in the base of the Scooty. There's probably an air intake for cooling. Don't seal that up. But if there's like a little opening on the side, like a maintenance panel or something, you might want to put electrical tape over it to help seal out the salt water. Now, of course, if it gets wet, you have to take that off and let it dry off. But maybe if anybody here has a Scooty, maybe you've tried something like that. But I was just thinking, I would try that if I had a device like that, trying to make it a little more watertight.
God, I have this for my bedroom.
Look at how far her butt sack sags back behind her. Look at that. That's like that's scary to look at. Like that's just all like, that's the diaper butt effect, where she's been sitting on her diaper butt for so long that when she stands up, it sags down. And that's why she has that diaper butt, because that lump back there it collapses down when she stands.
Piece of caramel corn.
Back then she was talking, she was moving. Now she can barely even sit and use the grasper.
Oh, good girl.
Oh, wow, Nirvana. Being philosophical tonight, but I like it. I agree.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Daily degeneration. Shelf butt, frog butt, diaper butt. Let me see if I have some other Foodie, because I might have a little other Foodie clip I wanted to show as well. Let me see if I got something.
Right here.
You know what? I have another Foodie video, but I'm not even going to bother showing it. It's not even that interesting. I'll just summarize it for you. She went out and bought herself some stuff. She went out and frivolously wasted money at Lush. She bought a bunch of cosmetics and stuff. And she whines about having no money for medication. She whines about how she can't afford a car and how she can't afford to live, and she can't afford a Scooty, and she can't afford any of this other. But she's buying frivolous soaps and cosmetics for her birthday. I think it's like, I think Foodie buys soap the way some people who want to diet buy vegetables. They buy a bunch of vegetables because they want to go on a diet, but they know they're not really going to use them, not going to eat them. I think that's how it is with Foodie and soaps. She buys all those soaps because she wants to wash and be clean and not be stank, but it doesn't really happen. But she buys them like thinking it'll motivate her. She even said, you know, buying soaps makes you want to shower. Not tonight, Jamie. I only got so much energy in me tonight. But I am going to try to do a bonus stream this month because I owe you folks one. So maybe we'll do a little Rosee next time. But what else was I going to say about the video? Oh, yeah. So she's in that video, talks about the soaps, and she talks about how she wants to start drinking tea in the evening as a way to relax and calm down and something like that. But what do you call it? So she got the soaps, and that's pretty much it. Pretty much all the stuff. We got to vote for less glitter. I'll keep that under consideration. I'm always reworking the schedule. You know, figuring out the ratio. But yeah, I think we're gonna cut it tonight, though. Think she's doing feeder corn to get the extra money? That would make sense. That would make sense. All right, folks. Thank you so much for coming by. You've been a great audience. I am going to get some rest. And you don't got to go home, but you can't stay here, right? Good night, everybody. Let me put on a... let's see what we got here. Stop sharing the tab. Put on the music. Might have been a gift card for her mom. Crime stories for one of the bonus streams. Why not? Maybe. I've talked about it. I've teased the idea, but I never actually do it though, right? I gotta do more. Time's been a little bit tight lately, but it'll open up again. My schedule will open up again. Please like and subscribe, everybody. Thank you so much, Eliza. Please like. Thank you so much, Jamie. Good night, Miss Nat. Good night, Nirvana. Good night, everybody. Good night, Grateful Life. Good night, Sarah C. Good night, Southern Squirrel Nutty. Good night, Cinnamon Girl. Good night, good night. Good night, Rebecca. Good night, K Mayo.